Apparently we contaminated the crime scene because that spell uses a lot of glitter.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 223 of Geek Each Week Live. I am one of your hosts, Christopher Long from Long's Toys. I am joined, of course, by my good buddies, Aresol. What's up, Aresol?
Hello.
And we got Frozen Stratos, a.k.a. Corey. What's going on?
Hello.
All right, let's see. We got Ryder, we got AJMC, we got Eddie P, we got Blade Raider, Floof, Elohim, AJMC again. We got Kevin Florence. Hello, everyone, and welcome on this fabulous Friday evening. We got a lot of stuff with New York Comic Con this weekend. Really snuck up on me. I had no idea it was this weekend. I was just like, Tron's coming out. And then everyone's like, here's all this news. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's also happening.
Did you enjoy Tron?
I really did. I saw it yesterday. You know, everyone online's like, oh, this movie sucks. It's so boring, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, I feel like everyone on the internet is like, one, I think they go negative because I think that probably gets better clicks than people who like stuff because the internet's just a volatile place. And also, I just think some people are so snobby. You know what I mean? Like, guys, not everything's Shakespeare. You know what I mean? It's just a fucking fun movie with cool action and a great soundtrack. And obviously, I get it. I love Tron. I'm a huge Tron fan, so I'm going to like it more than the average person. But just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like these people analyze it too much while they're watching it that they can't enjoy it because they're like, oh, I have to remember this to say it in my review, or I have to think about this. And it's like, just turn your brain off, just watch the fucking movie and have fun. Do people do that anymore? Like, I know everything's bleak and the world blows, but like, can you just have fun and not analyze everything to fucking death? Like, I don't know, but whatever. I'm going to take it personally. I understand, but
Hear me out,
just,
though.
Okay.
Romeo and Juliet on light cycles.
I mean, I'm not going to say no. I think probably like Macbeth or somebody would probably be a better Tron adaptation, but we can workshop it. We'll go through and we'll just remake every Shakespeare play with light cycles. We'll
see which one sticks.
Yeah, see which one hits. We'll see.
Yeah,
I see some people are saying Jared Leto. I mean, look, here's the thing. You can hate Jared Leto, but he is the reason this movie exists. He loves Tron. He has been up Disney's ass for 15 years. He is the only reason this movie didn't get lost in development hell. So he's not a very good actor. That's fine. I thought he was more subdued in this than, you know, he didn't go full Morbin time. I saw someone, you know, say, I love when he said it's Troning time and Troned all over those guys. I'm like, you can't just, that other meme was so good. You can't just piggyback off that. Come up with your own meme. Like, come on, guys. But Death of a Salesman on Light Cycles. That's it. That's exactly what it is.
Car games on light cycles.
So, like I said, whatever you want to say about Jared Leto, we owe the movie to him. And I didn't think he was terrible. Honestly, I thought he was the worst Joker ever. I
mean, in order to get that performance, he mailed his castmates dead rats and used condoms, and that's the Joker we got?
I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
I mean, look, I think it's pretty established that he's a weird dude. Whatever, you know what I mean? You might not like him personally, but he is the reason this movie exists. So, Surprise stepping out on us with
I see.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
Are
you Pokemoning? Is that what you're doing? Anyway, so we got a lot to talk about. I'll jump right in. I got a bunch of stuff. I was on a post-Tron high, and I was going to the store, and I just I couldn't miss everything. They had all this stuff, and I just wanted to buy everything. So I got these at Walmart. I don't typically buy these, but I thought Cable especially looks really good. Like really, like
Wow.
he has like a cartoonish quality to the figure, which I thought was really cool. And I love this suit for him that's like specific to the cartoon. So I don't know. It was an impulse buy. I also got Morph. Unfortunately, Morph's a little busted up. Like the bubble and everything's a little wonky, and the card's a little bent. But I just thought these looked really cool, so I grabbed these. I also decided to give these a whirl. The DC figures, I know they're 5-inch and not 4-inch, but they look pretty decent. Like especially the Superman, I thought looked pretty good. And I like the smaller versions of the Sonic guys as opposed to the bigger ones, just because
The
I
ones
feel
I have
like
are huge. They're too big.
yeah, that's what the standalone ones I feel like couldn't possibly scale with anything because like Sonic is supposed to be like half the size of a human, like from the movies and stuff that we see. So I feel like these scale better. Plus, I just Tails as Cyborg I think is hysterical. So I couldn't say no. I thought the Cyborg looked pretty good. So I got those.
5-inch means they can fit in with the TMNT toys. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Speaking of TMNT toys, I got this ridiculous TMNT Godzilla crossover.
God,
it's
the size
Leo.
of that boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy. But I couldn't find any of the others. Target only had this one on the shelf. Apparently, there's also a Raphael Rodon, and Mikey is King Ghidorah, and then Donatello is a Jet Jaguar, which I think is hysterical. So I don't know. They just look like stupid fun, and I'm here for it. So I want to find the rest of those. This was another impulse buy. So obviously the new and final season of Stranger Things is coming out around Thanksgiving, and Target has like a whole half of an aisle dedicated to Stranger Things stuff near electronics, which is really fun. It reminds me of like the old Toys R Us days when you used to go in and like in the front, they all Star Wars or whatever, Transformers, whatever movie was coming out. And they have these little 4-inch figures. So here's a Demogorgon. Now they also have an 11, and you can see them on the back here. Now the thing that's confusing to me, they also have 6-inch figures of 11 and Dustin. And so these two guys on the back are obviously 11 and Dustin, but I could not find a 4-inch Dustin. So I don't know if that actually exists or not, but you can see there's this 11 with a bandana over her face. So that must be something she wears in the next season. But apparently a Target exclusive, they also had this little 2-pack that is Hopper and 11, but you can see it's like a variant because she doesn't have the bandana over her face. So I didn't opt for the standalone 11 as well. Maybe I will at some point. But I think it's so funny because I don't know if you can see that, but the Hopper just looks like such a generic, just fat guy action figure. He doesn't really even look like the actor at all. But I don't know. They looked fun. Little 4-inch Stranger Things figures. I'm always down. And the other thing was they're only like $10 a piece. I think Jazzwares makes
What?
them. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder. They do some like weird dark magic to.
Yeah, because Jazzwares used to do the Fortnite stuff, and those were always so reasonable and so well detailed and everything. So I think the standalone was 10. I think the 2-pack was 20. But I was like, yeah, that's cool. Let's try it out. Then I got these two. These were impulse purchases because I was already getting the Stranger Things, and Target has that 20 off of 75. So I guess Playmates is making these Last Ronin figures now. They did one of the actual, like, this guy from the book first, like, I feel like years ago. And now apparently they're doing more. The problem is these are $30 a piece, which is insanity. But I was getting 20 off. So I was like, okay, well, if I think of like 10 of that going to this, and this is like 20, I feel like that's a lot more palatable. And then I also got this. I got the Gray Ghost from Batman the Animated Series. Now, apparently this dude is pretty hard to find. And I love this episode because they had Adam West come back and voice this character because he was the Batman from the 66. And so with the fact that he was rare and I've never seen it before, and the fact that I really wanted this, these are $35 now, which is insane to me. I mean, they started off at 25, and I used to wait until I could get like a coupon or something to get them down to like 15 to 20. But the fact that they're 35 now, I've pretty much completely given up on them because they have like a Ra's al Ghul, which looks pretty good, but fuck 35. But since again, I figured 10 goes towards Raphael, 10 goes to this guy to make him more like 25. I felt like because he's hard to find and I really wanted him, I caved. Plus, like I said, it was just one of those days where like every store you go to, you find something and you're like riding the high of, just getting everything and having a great day. So, if it wasn't for the sale, though, I definitely don't think I would have bothered with those because that was crazy expensive. How did I have this? Maybe like this. I think that's everything. I got some Lego. What else did I get? Oh, I had a Amazon Japan box that was supposed to come today, but got delayed. I got this notice from Amazon Japan. It was like, delayed in customs. DHL may need to speak to you. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look and I'm like, oh, it's just the government shutdown. That's why customs is behind. Like, that's fine. Like, you made it seem like there was some issue or some problem. And I'm like, oh, it's just going to take an extra day. That's fine. That's no problem. So it almost came today, which would have been perfect. But I think now it'll be Monday. I think that's it for me.
Nice.
Hello.
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 I got Digimon.
Oh yeah, is that good? I heard that came out,
Ooh.
right? I know it came out, but I mean it just came out.
Yeah. It is. I like it a lot. If you've played the previous Digimon story games, there's a lot of like really good quality of life upgrades.
Oh, good. Yeah, the sleuth ones or cyber sleuth or whatever. I played those, but I got to a point where, like, to get to the mega form, I had to like devolve them back down to champion and then get them to ultimate like multiple times until I'd have enough points. And I was like, why is it like that? That's so dumb. It should just be standard XP like Pokemon. So that's what made me just like give up and never touch that game again. So you're saying that's better? That's been fixed?
It's a lot easier to do.
Okay.
Especially since you have to keep running back to the same spot to manage everything. You can just do it on the fly.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, the only thing about getting to the next stage is that it's locked behind like progression is all, but it goes fairly quick, so it's not really that bad.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I don't know if you've run into this, but I have a friend and she got like 4 hours into the game and there was something about the game not recognizing that they had progressed and it like soft locked her playthrough.
Oh,
and even today's patch didn't fix it, so she had to like start all the way over. Have you run into okay?
No, I'm way past 4 hours.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
No, I didn't know that was a thing. So,
Gotcha. Well, I tell you to beware, but you're already past it, so guess it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, and Blade Raider mentioned it. Beat Break also came out this weekend. So
is that the new show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Is that on Crunchyroll?
Probably.
I'll have to look. Because I want to watch it because the last one I didn't even really find out it was out until it was already like 30 episodes in, and so I was like, that's too much of a project now. But if I can keep up with it, it won't be that bad. Is it good? Have you watched it so far?
It's not bad. It's one episode, so
it's only one. Okay,
not a lot has happened yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
Crunchyroll.
Oh, it's on Hulu too. That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. I tried to make one Digimon turn into every single Digimon in the game. Got over half of them before we got bored.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. You can really go all over the place with it. It's fun. But
Oh,
shit!
I don't know what
I didn't
this
know. I didn't know that came out. That looks cool. That looks
Yeah.
good.
What's a Kemen rider?
Okay, all right.
I'm just being a dick.
yeah, I saw people talking about it, but I haven't seen it.
There's so many things to watch at any given time. I got to make a list.
Yeah, you gotta check it twice.
I understand I have a white beard, but I'm not that fat, man.
All right. Aside from that, I'm very tired.
Oh man,
I
It's going around.
have been having to go to different dentist appointments and shit, and
Oh yeah, how's
I'm
it
on
going?
antibiotics. So that's making me very drowsy. So
damn.
How's your tooth doing? Is it getting better?
the medication has alleviated some of the pain a bit, but they're not going to be able to do anything about it until December 9th.
Oh geez, they're just that booked
Yeah.
up.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Damn.
Yeah, someone at work was telling me the other day, they're like, "Oh, I had a dentist appointment I was going to cancel, but then the next one wasn't until March." And I was like, "What the fuck is going on with everyone's teeth? Why is everyone so booked up?"
Well, I mean, they'll see you quickly if they can sit you down for like 3 hours while you wait, and then ask you about Gumex Defender, and then tell you to fuck yourself and your mom. Oh, I don't think I told that story on stream, so don't forget that I said it.
I love Gumex Defender. It sounds like a cheesy Toku.
I know, yeah.
Ripoff. Also, real quick, congratulations.
Nice.
6 weeks in America. Oh my god!
Also, I think that calls for. We'll give
Absolutely.
it to you. We'll give it to you now, just in case you're not here at the end of the show.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Awesome. All right. So Ross has been pretty cool about getting a lot of like.
I saw people were finding those at Ross.
Yeah, $10. $10.
I mean, it's worth $10. I don't. But see, the thing is, I don't want a giant Brainiac. That's my problem.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's nice and detailed. I'll take it. Like,
I mean, I guess it's like the
I'm
Galactus
fine
and the
with it.
Sentinels they do. I guess he can grow large, so.
yeah, like it's it's within his capacity to get bigger. I'm sure.
You know what's funny? So you know how you were saying like people are finding those samurai ones at Ross? You know, the Batman. So I think I saw one of them at Ross, and then I went to Walmart, and Walmart had them too. And I was like, how do you both have them at the same time? That's crazy. Why would I buy it at Walmart if it's half price at Ross?
Also, from Ross, so I don't remember if I had this figure already, but for $3,
Yeah, sure.
I had to get this. It's Aresol.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man, did they have more?
And honestly, if you want, I'll just.
I'm not
hold
gonna
on to
take
this.
yours.
Okay,
I'm not gonna take yours. But no,
Yeah,
if
I
they had
mean,
more,
like-
I totally would.
It's so weird. Ross is
Pay
such a
for it.
grab bag because I see people online like, look, I found Triptychon for $6, and here's a
That's crazy.
Force FX. Did you see that Force FX lightsaber
$30?
that people are finding? It even
No
says
way!
it even says $30. Compare at 260 or
I
whatever
know!
it is. And I'm
Even
like,
they know
Jesus
how
Christ.
insane that shit is.
Yeah, but I go to my Ross and it's just like the same goofy shit they always have. Bunch of little
Also-
statues and kid toys.
I got this fella. I
Oh,
believe
nice,
he was a
nice.
Battle Pass friend.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
These wraps, are they all the same? Yeah, crystal wings wrap, crystal wings.
I think
wrap.
because I got that whole wave. I think I found it at a Walmart, and I think it's like there's maybe 5 different wraps, but like across 10 figures. So like there's 2 of each throughout the wave.
Gotcha.
So they might be different. They might be the same one. I might even have extras of those. The other thing I'll tell you is when you go to scratch those off to redeem it, that fucking dust sticks to everything. It is the worst. You know how like when you have to scratch off that like with a coin, sometimes it's not that bad, like on a Target gift card or something, you just wipe it off. But for some reason, those little things, it gets everywhere and it won't come off, and it is the worst.
I hate sand. Anyway,
it gets everywhere.
Also, okay, so
I remember this, by the way. I think you remember this too. They had a Brainiac 4-inch.
I know.
A long time ago that never happened.
Yeah. Like, that era's gone and done. I'm just looking forward to Mattel now.
Yeah, yeah. I honestly, I have every confidence in Mattel because their 4-inch shit with Jurassic World is fantastic.
That's just, like I don't care at all about Minecraft or that movie, but like those toys have just looked so good that I've been tempted.
I bought them. Yeah, they're good. I mean, I'm just in the same boat. I wanted it, and honestly, it's a 4-inch figure that looks exactly like Jack Black. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy that and have a 4-inch Jack Black. I don't care at all about that movie, but it looks so good.
And if you want a 4-inch Lobo, Jason Momoa is right there.
Yeah, there's several different Jason Momoas and different varying shirt combos.
Yeah. And I was even thinking that kid in the red shirt, you could probably use that as Billy Batson.
You could, or anytime you want a kid, you could have Ultraman smash him, you know?
Okay, so was it last week or the week before? I was saying that Disney still had yet to ship my my Star Speeder 1000. But they said I called them that day and they told me, "Oh, your item's preparing to ship. So check back on the site, you'll be good to go." I look back on Tuesday into my email. They sent me an email that said your order's been canceled. I'm like, what happened to shipping now? So I checked the site. It said your order's canceled. So I called them again on Tuesday. Sure enough, and like at this point, I know that it's probably just
because I got mine like a month ago.
Yeah,
that's why it's so weird that you didn't have yours yet.
Right. So, and I think I might know what happened, but either way, I'll save that for a little later. But all they could offer me in exchange, like, you know, just as an apology, was we can give you free shipping. Go fuck yourself. Free shipping? The thing that you just sort of give out for any sort of sale?
They always have free shipping,
yeah. On top of that, they're like, hey, you know, we can't if you want, you can keep checking back on our site and seeing if and when it comes back in stock you can order it. And I'm like, oh, okay, can you guarantee that it's going to go back in stock? And she said, I can't guarantee this item will go back in stock. Then, well, why the fuck did you even suggest that?
I just like how she's like, I'll give you free shipping. On what, bitch? You don't have what I'm looking for. That's
exactly.
What are you going to free ship? You don't have it.
What would I be incentivized to order?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so no, absolutely go. And like the thing that sucked the most is at the beginning of the call, I asked like, oh hey, yeah, it told me it was canceled, and she's like, it's actually showing it's preparing to ship now. And I'm like, I've heard this song and dance before. Then why did it tell me in the email and online that it's canceled? She puts me on hold and comes back. Hey, so sorry. I'll be honest, your order is canceled. Like, yeah, you don't say.
What's funny is just like 2 weeks from now, you'll randomly get a second one show up at your house, and you'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I would hope so, but apparently money never left my account for that order, so whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. They're weird because like they charge you. It looks like they charge you up front, but then like it might just be a hit that eventually drops off. I don't know. It's very strange how.
Yeah, I have no idea. I genuinely thought I was good to go, and like I get you know finances just sort of absentmindedly spend until you realize, oh, I never paid for that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but. Well, I really only had the one option after that. And I'm lucky enough to live close enough to do this, but that night I wasn't gonna go immediately after work because that would have been like I would have been stuck in traffic for 2 hours. So I left at like 8:30 to go all the way to downtown Disney, and it took me like it took up too much of my night to get there. But apparently at downtown Disney they have this thing where it's like, hey, first 15 minutes are free, and I'm like, so is that like if you make a mistake and need to leave, like what the fuck is 15 minutes gonna do for me? So I found that actually the second closest possible parking spot that wasn't in a disabled lane. Ran all the way over to the store. Luckily, it's like one of the closest ones. Picked it up and then also grabbed this lovely little guy.
I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I'm here, might as well. He's cute. I rushed it back over. Drove out. I don't want to say I took my time, but you know, I was polite. I was cordial. I let some people move in ahead of me. And I asked the lady at the end, like, hey, did I make it in the 15 minutes? And she said, you did. Have a nice night. And I was like, hell yeah. So,
so what, that was the parking, the 15 minutes was free?
Yeah, 15-minute parking.
Okay.
Free. Yeah. It used to be an hour free parking if you validated. But I guess it's 3 hours parking if you validate. 3 hours is going to be $10 instead of $10 for 1 hour, which yeah.
What's validating? Just buying something while you're there?
Yeah, pretty much. So I was able to pick this up. I love it. Obviously, I hate how much I love this, just because it's such a fucking hassle to get. And what I also have, let me see if I can find it back here. Damn, where is it? Oh, there it is. What I also have is this free Lego gift with purchase. So what I had done on that day, on May 4th, was I pre-ordered this, and then it said, hey, you qualify to get this free Millennium Falcon. And I was like, wow, they're running the Lego thing, the Lego.com thing on Disney or whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'll take a second one. So I threw it in my cart. It was free. And then they're like, you know what? We're going to ship that free item now. And I'm like, that sounds pretty stupid. I don't know why you would. That sounds incredibly inefficient.
You probably spend more on shipping than it costs.
Exactly. So I got like the shipping was free because of this.
I know, but I'm saying it cost them money.
Oh, yeah.
The shipping they paid is probably those poly bags are only $5.
Yeah. So they shipped it, and I guess they must have kept seeing this as shipped and fulfilled, and like glossed over that. So this piece of shit must have fucked it all up. I mean, now, maybe. I will say, if their system is so fucked that this thing breaks their shit, that's still on them. I don't feel bad for still getting in on this free item.
No. Lego just gives those to them. But the other thing is, I didn't get one of those, and I got mine. So you might be right, because I didn't. I got the free shipping promo instead of because I already had that.
Yeah.
I have a couple of those from Lego. They're always giving that shit away.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So I gotta put this down somehow. It doesn't come with a stand, so like now that one is gonna be on a stand and the other one isn't. How am I gonna display it? Like, are they just gonna be like colliding into each other? I don't know what I'm gonna do over there. That display is just sort of kind of a mess. So I don't know. But I got it. It took too much of a headache, but I fucking got it. And how many of my clone troopers will fit? Probably around like 21.
That thing can hold like 20 figures, right?
Yeah. And then like the pilot seat, you could probably put one. And hey, if you want to throw one in R2-D2's droid pod, that's 22. Yeah, okay. So I'm good. We got plenty of other shit to get to, so.
Sounds good.
Let's see. Let me share my screen. Make a stand out of clone troopers. No, I got to use them for my army.
I wonder if you could
All right,
like
guys.
get someone to 3D print you something.
Yeah, that might be nice. But yeah, now it's time for you to tell us the news.
Yeah.
All right. Soda Pop, 8 ounce. We got this tiny update to the Kuga figure. At the top is, or at least the bike. At the top is what they had originally showed. At the bottom is, I think, their revision. It was weird when it translated it on the blog. It said the reverse, but then I translated the individual like words there using the translator app, and it said the top one should be the before, and then the bottom one should be after. But once again, you tell us the news.
It's the same picture.
It says, well, there's this like white detail and red stripe here.
Yeah, the little box on the side of the handlebars. Who gives a shit? I actually think the first one looked better.
Oh, really?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not buying it either way.
That's fair. Then like there's a little more paint detail on the front, and then the logo is tampoed on there. So, oh, and I think the rims are nice and gold too. So, yay!
Oh wow, okay, I see it now. That you said, I wouldn't have.
Oh
noticed
yeah,
it
belt
until you
is more
said something.
painted.
How is the belt more painted?
Because like on the sides of the top one, it's just
like around the back. Okay.
Yeah.
Around the back. Okay,
Yeah.
I was looking at like the main part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Blade Runner. Once again, you tell us the news. Thank you.
So this is, I think, the third one of these that they're doing, where it's the mini Pla and the Soto figure combo. Because they did the Tegajun, and then they did the whale shark, whatever the hell that thing is. And so now this is a mini Pla set with another figure. They look good. I never really found any of the retail ones, so I'm not really bothering with any of these, but I think they look neat.
Nice.
So you got the sword mode. Now, I don't know if, I would assume you still need a sword to put this on, but they might include another one, because I think they were putting like a sword in every set to go with the pieces that were already in that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like the sword was only in set one. I think they put a sword in like every single one. So they might include it with this. I don't know. I still think these giant hand shoulder pad things are absolutely ridiculous, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Damn, thirsty ass comment. Ooh, then, purple.
Yeah, I don't know why. Did this happen in the show and I don't remember?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this is happening, but apparently it's a purple and gold repaint of Magic King, and you can see the individual guys are very monotoned, black and gray with the purple. And then apparently it also includes this like circle on a stand that you can put behind Wolf Kaiser. So
apparently it happened in the toy line.
Oh, okay.
So it is yet again happening in the candy toy line.
Yeah, like someone said, like they always do black and gold repaints. I mean, I think this is cooler than black and gold, but
yeah, absolutely.
I still don't.
I mean, it fulfills the brief. It is black and gold.
Yeah, I mean, it has those colors, but the purple looks nice. I mean, I still want Wolf Kaiser, but I'm certainly not going to fuck with this. But but yeah, it's cool. So I threw it in here because it's happening. If you would like to buy this.
Kamen Rider news.
Oh yeah. So there's so many stream capsules. I don't know why they're focusing on stream so hard, but there's like a Kira Clear, like, you know, translucent glitter version of the stream that comes with this magazine. It's a Kamen Rider Zets Let's Play magazine. So if you love mazes and matching, spot the difference. It's like a highlights for Japanese
Yeah,
kids.
yeah. If you want to have an acceptable time sitting down in a dentist's office.
Yes, exactly.
Don't say the D word.
That's right.
Sorry.
You're triggering Aresol.
Yeah, my bad.
But like, so Stream came with the belt if you bought that first version. Then Stream was in the first DX set. And then obviously you can see here it's in Gashapon 2, and now they're doing a clear version. I'm just like, why are we focusing on this one so much? I don't know why there's so many versions of this. I mean, there's plenty of Impact as well, but I just don't know why they put these, like the main ones in the Gashapon and the Candy Toy sets, because it's like you always end up with 3 or 4 of each of these things. You don't only need one, but
yeah. At least that one's glitter. It has a
it's slightly different.
Yeah.
And then this is just the lineup for GP2. I don't know if we saw this or not yet, but it looks like, and I can't see all of them because it's too small, but I was in a rush. I think it's Axel from Double. I can't tell who the white one is. That might be Ixa.
I wanna keep seeing
Ixa.
what this is who.
Yeah, that one's Ixa. I think Kiva is one of the top 2, maybe the leftmost one. I can't see the other ones. Let me see.
Oh, I can see.
Oh, Garen. Okay. Xeranos, Ixel, and Axel. There you go. So there you go. The only problem is the secondary riders don't make individual sounds. So, like Kiva will have a unique sound, but Garen will just be Blade, which was in the first wave. Xeranos is that from Deno?
Yep.
I don't know if we've seen Deno yet, so that's cool. And Ixa is also from Kiva, so 2 in the same set will make the same noise, which I think is funny. And then Axel's from Double, which I don't have that spider thing yet, but that's the one that Double came from. So yeah, I mean, I still like collecting them. I think they're cool, but it's a bummer they don't make their own sounds. But it's kind of to be expected at this point, given how these usually work.
All right.
And then they're doing some special 25th anniversary Kuga belt. It comes with little shin guards. So I guess if you want to role play as the Mighty Forms, and then it's got different pieces to put over top of the driver, for the Mighty Forms, these little pieces here on the right. And then it just has a cell phone. It just looks like an old Nokia cell phone.
Yeah.
And it comes...
The cop in the show had that.
Yeah, so it's got phrases from the characters.
It would be really neat if, like, and I know this is a stretch, but like, just make it Bluetooth enabled so it can like wirelessly connect to your phone and pick up calls.
That would be fun, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it does that. It just has sounds and phrases.
No, I doubt it. I doubt it. CSM
good luck importing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just threw it in here. I have no interest in this, but if you're a big Kuga fan, this should have just about everything you need.
Yeah. All right. Sentai News.
So
I'm surprised you put these in here.
I was going through Twitter fast and I just threw everything in.
Okay.
I just thought, it's neat. I'm definitely not going to buy it, but if you're a pin collector, I think this is a very nice, fully concise thing to just hang on your wall. It's already put together with the backdrop and the shadow box and everything. So I thought it was neat.
Like $365.
It's very expensive. Yeah.
But hey, that's $1 a year if you look to save, or $1 a day if you look to save up for a year.
You're like that girl in that video where she's like, "Did you know if you saved $1 a day, you'd have $30,000?" And I'm like, I like that. If that worked, I would do it. I like your math, but no, it doesn't. That's not even close to right.
Also, at least my math added up to 365.
Kind of, certainly closer than her. But anyway, yeah, these I don't know. They look neat. Just a quick mention. I didn't expect to spend too much time on them, but they're neat.
Moving on.
They're also doing gold versions of all the rings as a giant premium Bandai thing. I have no idea what this costs, but I assume it's expensive as well. I don't think they're actually made of metal. I could be wrong. I think it's just a gold painted finish, chrome finish, whatever. But it's going to be like all 50 rings. So
They're pretty.
yeah, they look nice. I'm sure it's crazy expensive. Plus, it's like I already collected all these. I'm not going to buy this. Like if you had offered this in the beginning before I tracked everything down, maybe it's a nice, easy way to get out. I would have been done. But yeah, $400. Yeah, that's a hard pass. They better be made of real gold for $400.
What is up with the rest of the dial under here on half of them, and then the other half doesn't have?
I think that's because when you spin it, like to put it into the glove, you need it to be flat on the bottom. But when you spin it, then that piece comes on the bottom, and you can't put it into the glove, whatever you want to fucking call it, the Tegasword, when it's spun. You have to put it back,
I see.
or it won't fit in.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, thought I'd mention it, but you know, because usually they do like the thing on the left as one of those like super hard to find Choco promotions where it's like a, you know, it's like a golden ticket inside a candy thing, and then you get it if they only do like 10,000 of them or whatever it is, some limited number, and then you have to mail away for it. But no, they're going all out, crazy set.
Yeah.
So there it is.
That's way more than Willy Wonka did.
Right?
That's right. Yeah. All right.
Wonka wasn't selling. He was just letting people come in for free. If he was selling, he would have done more. His business model was highly dubious.
What do we got here?
I just threw this in real quick. So just to say, isn't it funny how Playmates is just like every other toy company where first they release everything singly, and it's hard to find, because I know a lot of people like, because for whatever reason, like these are only showing up at Walmart. I don't know if Walmart got like early exclusive rights or whatever, but when they did all those end caps, nobody could find the Mastodon or the Pterodactyl. They were just finding the T-Rex and the two legs. And so people probably bought those three and couldn't find the others. And now they're like, well, here's a 5-pack. And then the other thing is the 5-pack is like painted way better than the individual releases. Like if you look at the T-Rex, all the silver and black on his tail is not on the original release. The Triceratops, that white that goes like across his whole eye, is not there. Like it's just the red eyes, or maybe there's a tiny little bit of white around him, but it's mostly just the red eye. The Pterodactyl doesn't have the black like panel lining. The Mastodon has like more of the white and yellow stripes. So it's just funny that it's like people probably got fucked buying the ones they could find, could never find the others. Now here's a box set where it's probably cheaper, because I think this box set is like $85, whereas they were like at least $20 a piece singly. So
holy shit,
if you just didn't support them, you would get a cheaper, better, easier to complete Megazord. And I'm just like, this is just such typical bullshit that I was like, I'm going to throw this in just to dunk on it a little bit.
That's so funny. I'm so glad you put this in here.
Is he perpetually stuck in the look at my muscles pose?
I don't know. I think it has a bicep swivel, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I think the arms can straighten out, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I think so. I'm trying to remember. I saw it at Toy Fair, but it was so long ago at this point that I don't remember. But I think so.
$89.99 for the set. Damn.
Oops. I was going to highlight this, which I mean is possible, but it's certainly not going to be any worse than the individuals. So, it wouldn't surprise me if it is better, honestly.
Damn. All right. That's neat.
Also, go back one second.
Sure.
This is the same on both releases, but the Saber-Tooth Tiger's tail is like so ridiculously short. I don't know why they did that. I guess so it can shoot missiles or whatever, but it's definitely way too short.
Damn.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
All right. Blockies. All right. So we have Kyoryuger.
This is cool.
Yeah. This is gonna be insanely cheaper than your Shoto Super ones.
Well, I never bought it, so.
Oh, smart. Okay, but so this set, that's not real.
Oh, we have a. We have a
Yeah.
bot.
How do you? Oh, I can't get rid
It's
of
from
that on.
Twitch.
Yeah. How do you get rid of that?
Stream boo.
Oh.
Guys, is that a sign of success? We're starting to get
Well,
bots
yeah,
now.
I'm gonna say yes. That's how I'm gonna.
Yeah.
look at it.
Okay. Sure.
I can't. All it offers me is to favorite or show, and I don't want to do either of those things.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So this set is going to come with the main crew, so these 5, and I believe the parts to do the armed on shit. And then it'll have Canderelia, which is really cool. I was not expecting this to be the villain inclusion, but I'm happier for it.
Yeah.
It also has the main Megazord, and it'll have these 2, I think, was part of the leak. Yeah, so these the first set was King Oger, so this is following up on that. And
because that's what I was going to ask. If you go back one,
yeah,
it says that it's like Galaxy version 2, and I was like, what was 1? Because I was thinking, was there a first Kyoryuger? But it's kind of neat the way they're doing them for Sentai is like mostly a whole team, maybe a couple other things. Because like Rider's been all over the place, but like that's because Rider's not a whole team, so like it makes sense to do forms and sneak in a couple other side guys. But I think this is really cool. I still haven't gotten the King Oger one. Maybe I can ask about it. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, so I don't, because I didn't really know where to get it. And the only place I could find it was, I think, AliExpress, but it was like $60, and I was just like, ugh. Like AliExpress is too expensive now with the tariffs and everything, so I haven't bought anything since that happened.
Oh, speaking of canceled orders, they also canceled my extra Stormtroopers that I ordered from them separately.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they fucked me on those. But
did they at least give you your money back?
Yeah, they did.
That's good.
So, yeah, I'm genuinely so excited for this.
Yeah, that's great. I'll have to see if I can.
I'm wondering, like, is set 3 gonna be mostly Kyoryuger, or is it just gonna pivot to another Sentai and then just a trickling of Kyoryuger throughout whatever we'll be seeing next?
Yeah, because there's obviously more they could do.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
Oh yeah, you're right. We also don't know what the chase figure is gonna be. Oh, the
Kyoryuger Brave.
Actually, so like this is what people, I don't know, like check the Soda Pop Discord, the Blockies channel, because this is where I'm getting most of my information. I believe it was these in that graphic that someone had posted.
I mean, the left one absolutely
probably
makes sense. I don't know. I said the left one absolutely makes sense. The right one, I don't know. It might just be regular Carnival, or I don't know. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah. All right, but I'm super excited for these.
Yeah, they look good.
And then just little bits and pieces of the next Shining version, which is, I guess, it's heavily featuring the Shattered Glass Starscream. So,
is this the third one? This is the third Shining one, right?
4. Shining 4.
Oh, what was Shining 3?
Let me look at Joy Toy World.
I was just saying, I don't know if I have Shining 3. Oh, yes, I do. Shining 3 was the one with Megatron, the construction guy, I think.
Huh.
I think I'm looking at it.
Yeah, it's not coming up all that quickly, so I will defer to you.
I'm looking at my giant stack of unbuilt Blockies toys, and trying to find the Shining versions out of the stack.
And also, we're finally getting that the Hero 5, so they'll probably be 5 centimeters tall Batman.
Oh, that's the Fender version.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if they stick with Batman for the foreseeable, or if they'll like jump around to other shit. But so far, this looks like what is it? The Punisher from the Dark Knight stuff. And then I'm not quite sure which Batman this is. It could be any Batback.
There's your thirsty back shots that you were asking for. But yeah, it looks like, because it's the Fender version, so I'm sure that Batmobile will probably be the same size as like the little vehicles from the Fender version. So
yeah,
maybe they'll do a Gestalt with all the different Batmobiles like they did.
yeah.
That'd be
But
great.
you'll have to see the people getting it from China first, and then wait 3 months and get it a year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Time for Tubular Tortoise Karate Warriors. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I saw these and I haven't seen the show, so I had no idea what the context was, but there are so many different like knockoff Ninja Turtle toys since, the 90s when they came out, that I'm like, this is perfect. Like, it fits right in. Obviously it's done on purpose, but it's just really funny. So yeah,
This is awesome.
It's
I love these.
Nardo, Ralph, Mark, and Danny.
We finally get Ralph. I've been wondering who Ralph was this whole time.
He's finally canon.
Yeah.
It's true. Leo,
Yeah,
Ralph,
great.
Donnie, and Mike.
So what exactly is going on? Are they just like mocking knockoff shit, or
there's this this short they're gonna be doing? I forgot what it was called, like Chrome Alone or something. And they walk past this toy store, and it has this commercial up that's for these knockoff guys, Nardo, Ralph, Mark, and Danny. And they're like, hey, hold on, wait a second.
Yeah, because you can see the regular figures that come with them are all like in holiday sweaters, so I think it's supposed to be like around Christmas time, and they come with like shopping packages and everything. So while they're out shopping for Christmas, like Corey said, they see this in like a toy store or something like that.
Yeah.
God, Mark's head is so wide.
And like they look like they're like dented, like they, you know what I mean, like in certain places, like it's really funny. Like they look like they're so cheesily made and almost like smashed. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, these are great. I love these. All right. Oh yeah, Chrome Alone.
Yeah, because Chrome Dome's going to be in it.
Chrome Alone.
My favorite Renaissance painter was Nardo.
Yeah, absolutely. He's almost as good as Ralph.
Yeah. I feel like I have to get the Ralph one.
Yeah, I don't.
How much are these?
I don't remember. I did buy. Hold on, I can tell you. I think they're like 25.
That's not bad.
No, Playmates makes reasonably priced.
I was gonna say you get 2 figures for it. That's
yeah, they're 25. But if you pre-order it now, and you have something else, you can take advantage of that 10 off of 40 or 20 off of 75, because you can reuse those as many times as you want. I've used them several times.
I think I saw it as, and I'd have to check back again. These might be sold out on Target, because I had to grab one of the images from there. Yeah.
Yeah, they went it for pre-order yesterday.
I also bought a whole Star Speeder 1000, and that cost $350. So
yeah, but you were already planning on spending that, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, but I forgot that I didn't realize I had not paid for that before, so I wasn't prepared. Anyway, Star Wars.
Just a little bit.
Quick. Yeah, just a Padme and a Shakti. So
they look good though.
Yeah, I like them.
Padme looks good.
Yeah, I feel like this Padme is just sort of perfect for like sort of just a Clone Wars Padme as well, because she wore this a lot in the Clone Wars, so, and not just constrained to Episode 2. Same with Shakti.
Yeah, Shakti always looks the same.
All right, Disney.
I don't know why you put this in here. It's blank.
Oh, I left it here.
I was gonna hide it, but then I was like, "Is he making a joke? Like, is this is where I would put my speeder if they sent it to me? You know, kind of a thing." I didn't know if that was what you're going.
Oh
for.
no, I thought this is where you're gonna put your Tron stuff, because Tron is.
Oh, I just did a separate one. Sorry.
Oh, look at this, Tron.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So they announced the HasLab, and I gotta say, like, first of all, I think this is cool. I want to buy it. I don't think it's gonna happen because they put this thing up, and I first see pictures of it, and I'm like, oh man, this is really cool. And then I'm like, all right, let's be reasonable, like, because when I was like, oh, this should be like when we looked at when the gunship came up, and I was like, thinking it was going to be 300, and then it turned out to be 450. So I was like looking at this, and I'm like, okay, these are 5 figures. They're basically like TVC figures. Yes. Like that's the level of articulation and everything they have. And I was like, okay, so if they're 20 now, that's $100 for the figures. I'm like, the light bikes, a display stand, like that's at least another $100. So I'm like, this is probably going to be 200, 250, right? Like, I'm trying to manage my expectations.
Yeah.
And then it goes up, and it's 260. And I'm like, okay, that's about what I thought. So the price is not what made me sad. What made me sad is it needs 10,000 backers. And I'm like, this is dead on arrival. Why did you make it 10,000? Like, my only guess is if they did a less number of backers, the price would have had to been higher. But at the same time, they knew no one would go higher than what they're already asking. So, but I'm just like, there's no chance. Like, look, I love Tron. I'm a huge Tron fan, but I understand that Tron does not have the following of a Star Wars or a Marvel. It's a very small, passionate fan base. There might not be 10,000 of us. I'll be honest with you. There might not be the way these movies keep performing. And so I think this is awesome, and I 100% want it. And it makes sense because I just bought all of this reaction shit from Disney World, and then they've plussed it now and made it better. But I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. That's fine. I'll buy it again.
And Disney plussed it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just like, the way I look at this, what it kind of feels like is Disney came to Hasbro and said, we want you to do Tron shit because that new movie's coming out and we really want to push it. And they went, we remember Indiana Jones. No, we don't want to because you made us do that and none of it sold and it did poorly and we took a bath on all of it. And then Disney said, now again, this is all conjecture, but then Disney said, if you want to keep making Star Wars and Marvel toys, you're going to fucking make Tron toys for us. And they went, okay. And so they come up with this HasLab. They put it at 10K, knowing it's never going to happen. That way they can go, sorry, Disney, we tried. They didn't want it. And I'm just like, that really sucks because I would love to have this. Now, do I need the display stand? No, it's neat. I wouldn't mind having it. But I wish they had just done like Tron and Light Cycle, $50. Program and other Light Cycle, $50. And then just sell the other 3 figures at $20 a pop. You know what I mean? Because then it would have been like, okay, fine, I'm going to spend $150. You don't have to make it a whole HasLab because HasLabs automatically inflate the price. I mean, I can't imagine them trying to sell this Light Cycle by itself for $50. Maybe they would. I don't know. But even if like the Light Cycle and the figure had to be $60, I still would buy it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, and I don't think these are just digital renders because I think they were in the case at the show. So I think they've made the time to make these. And I'm just like, you're going to go through all that trouble to like make prototypes of these full well knowing you're never going to mass produce these. But I guess that saves them tooling costs because they can make prototypes easier than mass production. But
Well, yeah, if they made these, they did not tool them.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's a bummer to me that, like, because I think this is really cool, and I mean, I'd love to be wrong, but I just don't think this has a chance in hell.
I mean, here's what I'm thinking. Like, they commonly reuse a lot of the. I think I heard that they use a lot of the same like file data bouncing from TVC to Black Series, and vice versa. So I'm wondering if like they have their new 6-inch line now, they're probably just going to use it for those. Like at least the modeled stuff.
Maybe I don't really need this stuff in 6-inch though. Like it's funny to me because like you'd be surprised, but the original Tron movie has so much more merchandise out there than Tron Legacy. Like you would think it would be the opposite way just because of when they came out. But like Diamond Selects did a line of 6-inch figures for the first movie. They did a decent amount of stuff for that. Like Reaction made all this 4-inch stuff for the first movie at the parks. And the only legacy shit that ever happened was when the movie first came out. I think Trendmasters did a 4-inch line. They had little light up features, and I have a bunch of them. They're awesome. But like that was it. Like until now, Legacy has never been done in 6-inch as far as I know. So I don't know. Like I got very excited that Hasbro's making Tron stuff, but then at the same time, it was a roller coaster ride because it was like, oh man, this looks awesome. Oh fuck, I'm never gonna be able to have this. So it was like, I don't know. It feels very much like they set it up to fail. And I don't know why this always happens with Tron. Like it's a really cool franchise. I absolutely love it, but apparently no one else does. And so they keep trying it. It keeps dying. And so I just keep getting teased with cool stuff that I can't have. It's like when they did that cartoon and they immediately moved it to like 12 a.m. on Sunday into Monday. And I'm like, yeah, that's a time slot that everyone's watching. Perfect. Season 2 is happening, right? Yeah, great. Because by episode 3, they had moved it to this shitty time slot. So I don't know. I'm just really bummed. I wish they had just retailed these for whatever. But with Indy, we saw like them do the old shitty figures, the 6-inch line, and then they also did the Mission Fleet equivalent. And obviously Mission Fleet doesn't exist anymore. So I don't know if they would do like a Epic World of Action for Tron at all. But if they did, I mean, anything that Hasbro makes, I will buy. So whatever happens, but I just don't think I'm going to get as much merch as I would like. I also think it's funny that there is absolutely nothing for the new movie, even though this was announced the day it came out. I think that's really strange. So it's just a shame because to get 10K, you need the diehard fans and you're going to need some casuals to cross over as well. And unfortunately, just at this price, I don't think it's going to happen. Plus, I don't know why everyone loves 6-inch scale all the time. I thought the tariffs would kind of move people back over to smaller figures because they're cheaper usually, but I guess that hasn't happened yet. And also just in the age of tariffs, I think we need to put crowdfunded toys on hold. I just don't think this is the time they keep doing them. I just don't think people can afford them, and that's the first thing they're going to say no to, because if you're at the store and you're having a shitty day, you might impulse buy a $30 toy. You're not buying this unless you're like me and you're a diehard Tron fan. Casual people are not going to buy this. And it's a real shame.
What I don't understand too is like, I mean, maybe not for Tron. Maybe they need to hit some sort of like order quantity for this to be worth it. That might be the case. But like for things that are HasLabs that I feel like didn't need to be HasLabs, those could have been thrown up as like the pre-order shit they do for the
That's the other thing I was just going to say.
Where did that go?
I agree with you. They're doing all this made to order shit like the Marvel Sentinel and this new Apocalypse they just announced. Why can't you just do that? It's like the premium Bandai model. We're making this. However many fucking orders we get, that's how many we make. They don't hold you hostage. They don't say, that Cougar Belt, if we don't get 5,000 orders, we're not making it. Why? Just hey, here's a thing. This is what it costs. We'll make however many you fucking order. I think the only reason this is a HasLab is because they absolutely know it's not going to happen and they don't want to make it. I really don't think they want to bother.
That's fair.
I think this is some obligation to Disney, and they're just fucking around, and it's a real shame. And then you have like Mr. Stevie like pimping the shit out of this, and I'm like, my guy, why are you wasting your time? Like, I appreciate the effort, but like most HasLabs, like the first day there's a huge burst, and then it cools down, and then there's a burst at the end. This is like not even at 1,000 yet, and it's been 2 days.
Yeah.
I mean, it has gone up significantly from the first day, which is nice, but it's still not at 1,000 yet. And like, I don't know, 10,000 is just insane to me. Like 5, 7, you might have had a chance, but 10? And I'm glad, like, on one hand, I'm glad there's no stretch goals, because if it happens, you'll get everything because you know you're not getting to stretch goals. But at the same time, like, it just proves that this didn't need to be a HasLab. Like, they should have just said, here's the fucking thing. We'll make however many. Do made to order. I understand it's not a retail thing. That's fine. Just like you said, do Hasbro Pulse. We'll make however many you order. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sad.
Also,
I really like it.
And on top of that, like, Mr. Stevie was hawking this new like Hasbro 375 thing.
Yeah, you can see the logo down here in the bottom left.
And I don't know if you put the logo anywhere else, but it's like he's doing this like new initiative to hopefully bring us back to 3.75 inches. But like, then you realize everything is going to be $20 now. Like what you would have paid for like a 6-inch figure is now a 4-inch figure. I was comfortable at $10. $20, that's untenable. I can't. I skipped out on the entirety of the first this recent Star Wars Vintage Collection wave just because like I'm not paying $20.
Yeah, I don't really buy Star Wars stuff until it goes on sale somewhere. Like I like to pay between $10 and $13 a piece for those, so I wait for sales and things. Can we get another late stage capitalism rant? You know, it's right, Floof. And that's the thing. I've talked to a lot of people who are saying, like, they're just pricing me out of buying stuff. I mean, the economy's already shit. And your answer, and I understand your costs are going up too, but your answer is that, like, deluxes and 6-inch figures are almost $30 now. Like, eventually people are just going to stop buying it altogether. Like, at some point, you have to absorb some of the costs or you're not going to have a product to sell anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
and also like
it doesn't work.
We've been looking at and talking about other companies that still have $10 action figures.
Yeah.
Like today, still on the shelves. Like,
and that's licensed shit. And I do think Disney's part of the problem. I do. I think their licensing fees must have gone up. I do think that's part of it. Obviously, tariffs are also part of a problem, but I don't know. Like I said, this just really feels like they're doing this out of an obligation to Disney. They've set it up to fail because they don't want to go through with it because they don't think it's going to be profitable for them, and it just makes me sad because it's just dangling something in front of me that I want that I can't have.
Yeah.
But something I can have on the next slide. But something I do want significantly less, but I still will buy it.
The images are so high up.
Yeah, I was in a rush, and these were the pictures I could find. But they're doing 6-inch figures for Legacy. So Sam is going to come with a light cycle, and he's got like different parts. If you go to the next page, it shows the parts that he's got. You can see he's got like the special light cycle helmet that kind of like blends into his back. You can see the disc on his back. He's got some different hands, and then they have like whooshing effects for throwing the discs, which is cool. We have Kevin Flynn here. He's got like, I guess, an unhooded head as an option. Here's his disc. If we go to the next one, we got Clue, and they even gave him like the same goofy face that he has in the movie, which is funny because like at the time, it was like the first time they de-aged someone, like before it was really brand new, and it looked okay at the time, but like I watched it again 2 nights ago. before I saw the new movie, and I was like, yeah, it doesn't hold up. It looks really goofy. But I kind of love that they made the head for this look exactly like how goofy it looks in the movie, because it's perfect. It looks exactly like he does in the movie. If they tried to make it photorealistic, it wouldn't fit. So I think this looks really fun. He's also got the helmet option. He's got the disc. And then the last one is Rinsler, of course. He does come with a Bruce Boxleitner head, which is fun because he never looked like this when he actually saw his face. But if you want to just do it anyway, he comes with some light cycle batons and 2 discs, because Rinsler had 2 discs in the movie. So I'm excited about these. I think these look really fun. I wish they were 4-inch, but I'll be happy with whatever I can get at this point. So, yeah.
Are these Pulse exclusive?
I don't know. I don't know if they've said one way or the other.
No, because it says coming soon only from Pulse.
Oh, maybe. And that's fine if they are.
Did they give a price?
I assume $27.99, whatever the figures cost now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't think they said prices. I don't know what I'm trying to. I mean, the light cycle's not too huge, so I feel like judging off of like the GI Joes that come with motorcycles, that's usually like 55, 60. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, speaking of which.
Yeah, I just threw this in real quick. So again, sorry, these are the best pictures I could find. I was in a rush, but they're doing the guards from Cobra La, which is awesome because Pythona just went up as a NYCC exclusive just the other day on their website. So now they have Snake, Cobra Commander, Nemesis, Enforcer, and the guards. And I assume they're going to do a Globulus at some point, but just getting one step closer to filling out that Cobra La roster. Next one. So they're doing a Arctic redeco of the Hiss tank, which I think is hysterical because this was a HasLab for like $300, and now they're doing a repaint of it. And I'm like, guys, I'll do repaint of like $20 to $50 vehicles, not repaint $100 vehicles.
Wait, how are they selling it?
I don't know. I don't know if they've said yet. I don't think it's going to be a HasLab though, because their costs are already all done. You know what I mean? Like to make this toy.
Yeah. They don't need to
cast it in different colored plastic. The HasLab already happened. They already made the Hiss tanks. So I would assume it'll probably be like a made to order on Hasbro type of thing. That's my best guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I have no idea
what it all right. I mean, look, I hate it, but also it's fucking stupid that the gunship was a HasLab period. If I could just have them in the other colors just as pre-order shit, fine.
Yeah, and fine. It might be a little cheaper because the costs are down. Like, you know what I mean? Like all that.
Sure.
Since it's a reuse, it might be a little cheaper. I have no idea what it's going to be. But yeah, so this is happening apparently. I don't think I'll bother fucking with it, but
I don't know if it depends on how they calculate their margins, but because it might end up being because it depends on if they take the tooling cost into
yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I don't think they set a price as far as I know. I could be wrong. But every time I look at this, it just looks like the fucking Guardian ship from GoBots. Like, I don't know if anyone else knows what that is.
Yellow Splendid Convoy tomorrow. It's the Yellow Fire Convoy.
Oh.
I think.
He's just making a joke that they could do that. Yeah, I guess they could.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone remembers the Guardian ship from GoBots, you could also Google it. Like the whole front section looks exactly like it in my head. So every time I look at this, that's all I can see. But yeah, the GoBots AT-AT. It is like an AT-AT. But yeah, so I just threw this in here to show this off. And then they showed on the next one, like they did like the announcement of a couple more. A Lady Crimson Guard. Okay. And I don't know who Zap is, But Crazy Legs was like one of the 3 GI Joes I had as a kid, so I was excited about that because I had to get Crazy Legs. I didn't really do Joe much as a kid, but like my cousin gave me like a small handful when he didn't care anymore or he was moving. I forget what the reason was, but so Crazy Legs was like one of the 3 that I had, and so I'm always like, anytime I see like him, there was another dude, I think his name was Cutter. He had like a baseball cap and a life jacket, and he was like drove the hovercraft. That was another one of the ones I had. So anytime I see like those couple characters, I'm always like, oh, I have to get it because that's one of the 3 I had as a kid.
Hell yeah. All right. Moving right along. Oh!
Yeah, we're getting close. It's
Time for
for
Wheeljack.
There wasn't a ton. Go ahead.
You know, I kind of want to play we haven't played a
Go for it.
thing in a while. Might as well. Where's
Sorry, I didn't realize what you were waiting for.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, go for it.
I'm not acquainted to the layout.
Are you having
released
trouble
late.
finding it?
There we go.
Is that what you were looking for?
I was looking for Wheeljack.
Oh yeah, I
I'll
think
take
that's
that one.
I think that we played that the other week. I think that's further
Yeah.
down.
Down.
Let's see. While we're waiting, you can watch this one. Just because I love that one so much, and I saw it while I was looking for. I don't know why.
There we go.
Where was it? Was it all the way down?
It's actually right near the Boom Boomger one. It's below it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The thumbnail is not kind.
Yeah. All right. So I threw this in here because apparently the fixes that they sent were they took it, they must have opened it and just shaved down the fucking sides for you. Not a molded piece, not any of that other bullshit. They just shaved down the fucking sides.
So yeah, basically their fix was to just do exactly what the fix is that the internet came up with. They just did it for you.
Yeah.
And I guess they sent out just the cab portion of Optimus with, I guess, a shaved down piece on the inside.
Yeah.
So
and I
basically,
think I heard about like the there's another nub on the inside of the chest that was clipped off as well. But I don't.
I mean, I did this myself. I shaved down the sides, and I have no issue with mine whatsoever. Because someone they said the same thing. Oh, there's another nub you have to do. I was like, I didn't fuck with that. All I did was the sides, and I have no issue with mine anymore. So
Same.
I'm happy.
Oh, they did make a new chest part? Did they? Oh. All right. I mean, if they made a new chest part and still did this, then like, what the fuck was even the point?
I don't know. Like I said, I just fixed mine on my own, and it's fine.
Also,
that sucks.
That's fucked.
Because I saw the replacement come, and it was just the cab part in like a plastic thing. Like I saw that packaging, and I didn't think people.
So, sorry, they didn't change the mold in any way. They just got a repaired chest.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I mean that's kind of the other reason why people were like, "Oh, just contact them and they'll replace it." And I'm like, I don't really believe that. And that's why I was like,
I don't trust them, actually.
I didn't, and I was right not to, it sounds like. I was like, if I can just crack it, like I cracked it open and fixed it myself in 20 minutes. And like, I definitely I don't trust them to send it back because look, if it was a random release, like a retail release, sure. I just had my Alpha Trion was all fucked up. And I literally just went on Amazon, said, this one's fucked up. Send me a new one. And they're like, rightio. And I had it in a day. and like, that's great. Fine. Shit happens. QC issues, whatever. I sent the other one back and it's all good. But for something like a HasLab, where they're not making new ones. So like, they're like, oh, just contact them and they'll send you a new one. I was like, yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe
from
that.
what stock? From what back stock would they send you a new one?
Right. And I'm like, are they just going to send me another one that's also broken? Because then I'm right back where I am now. So I'm like,
yeah.
That's why I didn't trust it, and I just fixed it myself. And like I said, luckily, I haven't had any issues since I fixed it. But
not to mention, none of this shit fixes the yellowing that people were experiencing.
True. But I just think it's ridiculous that they sent the whole thing back. Like, because I think I wouldn't have sent them the whole thing. I think I would have been like, you send me the replacement, and then maybe I'll send you something. But also, what do you want it back for? Do you know what I mean? Like, are you literally taking my cab, taking it apart yourself, and switching out 2 pieces and then sending it back to me? Because also, that's a fucking waste of time. Why am I going to wait 6 months for that if I could fix it myself in 20 minutes? Like, I don't know. The whole way it was handled is just so dumb. So.
Oh, wow. Already fixed mine, but kind of wished I borrowed a friend's pics to get it free. I didn't know that you could send them just the picture and they would send it to you.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I was like, why would I send it back? Like,
truly.
If I can send you
proof some guys sent their whole shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why would you send it back? Because I'm also like, who paid for that? Did they pay for that? Did you pay for that to send it back to them? Because I'm willing to guess they didn't pay for that. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. That's why I was just like, if I can prove to you that I bought it and you want to send me replacement pieces, that's one thing. But I'm not sending anything to you.
Right.
Yeah, that's fucking rough.
Anyway, as far as I know, that was only during the early period, just so they could know how widespread it was.
What was only during the early period? The whole thing?
I assume the sending the image only and not.
Oh, okay.
But I'll be honest, I didn't even receive mine until after that early period, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't get mine in the first wave. I think maybe the second wave I got mine. And yours was like, what, the third wave, I think?
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, sending them back was only the...
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, because that was the other thing. They're like, oh, we contacted them and they said send it back. And I was like, I'm going to let you guinea pig this and I'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm not going to jump on that. I'm not going to be on this falling on the grenade there.
No.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah,
they fucked someone over. What do you know?
Yeah. It's a corporation.
Put my shocked face on.
Yeah. All right, moving on. I saw these. I thought they were pretty neat.
Yeah, so these are Micromasters from back in the day. And again, the guy on the left was one I had as a kid that I played with all the time. I loved it. It was such a quick little transform because he's just a little dude. And I think I had the one on the right, but one of the wings came off, so my dude was flying around with just one wing. Or no. He had both the wings, but see the green hands?
Yeah.
So the pin came out, and he lost one of his hands.
Oh, no.
So he had both wings, but he only had... Because the hands were like, there was a joint, and then they just folded up to be underneath for the transformation. So the pin came out, and I lost one of the hands. But the guy on the left was one of my favorites. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, that's amazing. And it's so funny to me how they'll make the main characters in the Micromaster scale and then just randomly throw some Micromasters in at the Micromaster scale. So if you want to just use these with your regular figures, you can. Or if you just want to pretend they're now normal people and mix around with the rest of your Dr. Wu stuff. But I just think it's funny because I keep seeing so many of these renders, but I'm not seeing any toys coming out that I can buy.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dr. Wu has like 50 digital renders in the pipeline, but I'm like, when can I buy them? Like, I still haven't seen the Scorponok, and I've seen renders for the Insecticons and like Prowl as all 3 and all this shit. I keep seeing all these renders that look so great, and I'm like, when can I actually buy them?
Yeah. No, I agree.
We'll see. But if this ever comes out, I will totally pick these up because this looks amazing. Yeah, so this is happening. So basically what this is is in the comics. I don't know if anyone's been reading the new. I always say this wrong. Skybound.
I just got issue 25. I'm not gonna get any more like single issues, but like it's a Dan Mora one. So I was like, I gotta get the first Dan Mora.
Skybound is the company, right?
Skybound's company, yeah. It's
Okay.
the Energon universe.
Yeah. I always get it confused because there's another company that just bought Paramount that has a very similar name.
Skydance?
Sometimes my brain confuses those. So anyway, what they did was, so if you haven't read the comics, at one point Optimus Prime gets one of his arms blown off. And I don't even remember how he gets a hold of it, but he grafts on one of Megatron's arms to replace it. So when he transforms, Megatron's arm goes in and the cannon sits up like a smokestack. So what they've done is they've taken Studio Series 86 Commander Class Optimus Prime, given him a new arm and a new head, and they're charging the full price Commander Class price for it. And I'm just like, yeah, it's neat, and it's got the comic look, like the colors are a little bit brighter, and the head definitely looks like the comic, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm not rebuying this $90, $80 toy, whatever it is, because he has a different arm. Like, I'm sorry, guys. It's neat, and I appreciate it, but, like, I would rather you had done it with, like, what was the cheap one they just did for Devastation? The, like, $20 one? Like, I would rebuy a $20 Prime with this. And I understand they want it to be in scale with the other figures and everything, but I don't know. It's neat. I do think it's neat, but it's just $90 again for a new arm and a new head.
Also, what bothers me is that, like, if you are going to be using the Studio Series 86 mold, it's gonna be clean. Optimus is gonna look clean and pristine. But then you take a look at the arm, and it has like all those scuffs like molded into it, like Skybound puts in their or they have all over the comics. But like the Prime's just gonna be clean and sparkly. He should have all those scuffs. So if you're gonna do it on one, you need to do it on the other. Otherwise, what's the point? So just make it clean is what I'm asking.
I guess I understand what you're saying. But and that's one point. Another point is the Commander Class was $90 and came with a fucking trailer and a bunch of shit in that trailer. This is like $80, no trailer, and it's just because the arm and the head are different. Like, fuck you guys. Like, no way. Like, to me, if you're going to do just the cab, it should be like 50, 60 tops. And even then, I probably still wouldn't get it. But, I mean, we just saw that. They just did the same thing with the Armada Prime, and that was some ungodly price. But that at least came with the Minicons. But I like taking these cabs and putting them in. And yeah, that's true. That's how I'll do mine. I'll just make a Blockies. That's how I'll do it.
You know what? Blockies is probably going to do it for you later anyway.
That's fine. And 100% a Blockies for $10 is how I'll represent this moment of Prime's history.
Yeah.
not an $80 toy.
Yeah. Well,
like I said, I think it's neat, but it's pricey because they're using a pricey figure.
All right. That's it. Moving on. Wind Charger?
Yeah, I think we saw these before, but I don't know why they were showing them again. I guess maybe they were just in the case.
Okay.
I think we
What's
saw
up with his tummy?
I think he's getting blasted because in the movie he dies.
Oh, it's one of these.
I don't think so I think this is Studio Series, but I could be wrong. I don't know if it's in Studio Series or if it's in Age of the Primes. I honestly don't know. But I think the other ones, actually, do I still have it over here? I do. So you'll notice that these were super clearanced. This was originally $60 and I bought it for $18. But these were shameless cash grabs because they had already done both of these figures normally, and then they just fucked them up a little bit because they died in the movie and it was a way for them to reuse the mold again. even though they're already reusing the mold several other ways. But this one, I think they know they're not going to do like a full dead version, so they're kind of giving you like a little bit of both worlds here. Actually, you know what? No, he might generate a force field. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember what the fuck he does.
Oh, that Blade Runner's saying that's his magic or magnet power.
Okay, so yeah, I was like a force field, magnet, whatever the fuck. Some of the mini bots had weird powers from time to time, like whatever the episode called for. They just write weird shit in.
It stores on his back so you can pretend he's getting shot.
Yeah, so because in the movie he doesn't even get a kill scene. They just like drag his body across the ground for 10 seconds and look at his dead body.
Yeah.
He's just laying there on the ground next to Wheeljack. So yeah, I thought it was a blast effect for him to die, but apparently it's a magnet power. But hey, if you want to pretend it's a blast effect for him to die, you can do that too. I think if I was getting shot in the chest, I might be looking at it dead on, but he seems to glance to the left. That's up to him. But it still looks like a cool figure. I'm happy to have it. I think he's like one of the last mini bots they need to do in the deluxes until they decide they need to be Voyagers and they do this shit all over again. But here we are.
All right.
And then this is the new Seeker mold that they're doing. I think it looks pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks clean. The back is a little bit of a mess, though. I'm interested to see, like, I want to see a review of this in hand where someone can show me how it goes from one to the other. Because I think both modes look good, but I think he's going to end up with a lot of shit on his back, or the tummy's going to be, or like the inside of the chest is going to be weird and overly complex. I don't know. It costs 43. Yeah, that's the other thing. Voyagers went up the most. I don't know why they got hit so hard. Because deluxes went up a couple bucks. I think even leaders only went up 5. For some reason, Voyagers went up like 8. And I don't understand why they got hit the hardest.
Mm.
But yeah, it's pretty insane. Prices are bullshit.
All right.
This is really neat. I like this a lot. So we saw before they're doing this timelines thing where it's always going to be Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron, and Starscream, and they're just doing off the wall shit. The first ones we saw was that Hearts of Steel, the trains. Now they're doing a new one, and Prime is this ox with a cart with a crazy samurai helmet. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm here for it. It looks fucking awesome. So I'm definitely, and I thought it was funny. They said they picked the ox with the cart because it was the closest thing they could come up with to a cab with a trailer. And I'm like, that's so good. I don't think the ox itself transforms into Prime. I think you need all the pieces from both, but it's still really funny. And I think this is really, really neat. I love the head sculpt. That helmet is so cool. I think that looks really, really cool.
I still find it so funny that like this is a concept that came from the fucking Creo line. Like they did this shit at the tail end of Creo, and now it's suddenly like mainline Transformers now.
If you say so. No one remembers Creo.
Fair.
But yeah, Starscream is like a hawk. And I will say I think it's a new mold. I don't think it's them trying to use Air Razor again. So I appreciate that because they use the shit out of that Air Razor mold. But yeah.
Oh, the theme is samurai versus yokai or tengu. I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it a lot. I think it's really interesting. Yeah. So I'm here for it.
Damn,
I'll definitely be getting these.
This fucking hawk even has null rays.
Don't fuck with a hawk, bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's really cool. I'm into it. I'll definitely be grabbing these for sure.
I mean, I feel like I know they're only gonna do those 4, but like this is Windblade. Can we just see what that looks like? I would probably. That's her.
Oh, as Windblade?
Windblade?
The girl, yeah.
Yeah. Because that only makes sense, right?
Why? Just because she's also a jet?
No, because like she has like Japanese inspired shit about her.
Oh, Yeah, I mean that got more subdued as she went on, but yes, the original.
Oh, really?
One had
Okay. Because like she also had that like fan in her hair that she.
Yeah, they kind of got rid of that over time, but yeah, the first.
Oh, okay.
I think the first time she showed up in the comics, she did have that.
All right. That's it.
Oh,
We've newsed. Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, throw us some numbers, and we'll get ready to send you on your merry way.
Yeah.
All right.
88?
I don't know if we have an 88.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we
No?
don't.
Okay.
I think it goes up to 80.
Harles would like a 31.
31. Well, that's a short one.
Yeah.
The short version of that. 44.
44.
I think Jason is the master morpher.
My name's now Blaster. Don't you call me Billy anymore.
Just making sure. I feel like we have to follow that one up with this. Just making sure that Toei claims every single one of our episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't possibly claim them all, right? One of them has to sneak through.
That's true.
And also, every time when Geek starts talking, I forget that Jason interrupts him. I always forget that's coming. Also, Corey, I'm still waiting on the supercut of all of the Billy saga put together, so I can watch the entire. Because there's clips I don't remember. There's like the one with what was the girl's name? The girl sponsor.
Oh, Beroba.
Yeah, that one where she just flies around in the circle. I don't remember. Like, I always forget that one exists, and there's other ones where like Sunstreaker's talking and Billy's just flying around in the background for no reason.
What I mean, like, what I'm finding difficult to like string them together by is like how did, and I guess this is a question for me. How did Bumblebee and Spike get on the ship to be monitoring this situation?
I don't need it to make sense. I just literally just the order in which you created them, just put it all together.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
No, I don't need you to make it like a fucking movie that makes sense. Just fucking put them all together just so I can watch them all in one thing.
Right. Okay.
All right, 64.
Now it does. So.
Another classic. And 5.
Out of my way!
I guess we keep forgetting to tell people to subscribe or whatever, but you guys just come back anyway, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Most people have already left.
Yeah.
Um,
See, Blade Runner wants bridging scenes for the Billy saga.
oh, you want bridging scenes? Well, put out the first version where you just literally just a supercut, and then if you want to
Sure.
add to your artistic vision, that's fine.
I've had this other thing that I wanted to do, but like the
You
file
mean the
types are all
Snyder cut,
fucked up.
where you go back and it's twice as long with extra parts.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll crop it to be like 1-to-1 ratio and have it in black and white as well.
Yeah, exactly, black and white.
Just shits and giggles.
The Stratos cut.
Yeah.
Release the Stratos cut.
All right.
All right, guys. The bridging scenes can be more toys. Whatever works. Whatever works.
We'll see what happens.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday evening. We hope you have an excellent rest of your weekend. And we'll see you next week. So, good night, everybody. Aresol.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.